Hey everyone, it's Brian from Ventures and FBA, and I'm back with another video. I wish I was here celebrating my first 100-day in revenue, which occurred just yesterday. Hooray. But instead, I've made another mistake that's going to cost me some money and set me back. And that's okay, because that's where we learn, right? We don't learn from winning as much as we learn from discomfort and being in some tough times. And so we're going to share my discomfort with you, and you'll learn from my mistakes, and hopefully you'll come out much better on the other side. And this particular one is about sourcing, and it's about understanding and using the leverage of Keepa and SellerAmp so you won't make this mistake. All right, let's set the table. I'm a member of the Buy Box Discord, great group, I love it. And they have some Amazon or A2A, Amazon to Amazon scanners that go through and look for opportunities. And I jumped on one because it looked good, right? I just recently set up my Amazon business account. That's separate. If you're gonna flip on Amazon, very important. If you're going to buy on Amazon and then flip on Amazon, you need to buy using a different non-Prime account. They will not like it if you're using Prime and then trying to flip it. I've heard they will shut you down, or they will suspend you. Bad things. So I created my own business account for this venture, and I've begun sourcing products from there, and then I will sell them through my Amazon seller account. So in this case, I found some magnetic tiles, right? I have kids. I remember using them. I'm like, this is great. And they were listed for $25. It's 50% discount. Usually they sell for upwards of $50. And I'm like, this is awesome, right? The sales chart looked okay. Everything else looked good. And I'll show you all this in just a second. And it came in two shipments. One shipment arrived yesterday. One shipment arrived today. So the shipment that arrived yesterday, I was so excited. I got them and I started actually prepping them to send in because I'm ready to go. Today, these two arrived. By now I can recognize when I get stuff from a third-party seller because I got this, right? So we know that. So all four are here, but as I was going to prep, something peculiar happened, right? I'm looking for the UPC code, and there's not a UPC code. That's a little weird. So let's dive in. Let's dive in and look at the listing, and I'll show you what I saw, and I'll show you what I should have seen and what I should have looked at to avoid the predicament I'm in now. All right, here's the listing, and you can see I purchased it on February 12th. I bought 4 units, and I thought it was a good deal because it was half off, right? I'm a sucker. It was $25, and you can see here the normal price is $50. And so we jump down here. You can see my strategy, which you can see how it's bouncing low, high, low, high. And like any good reseller, I wanted to buy low and then sell high. So I got enamored with this, and I didn't do my due diligence because you're going to see there's a bunch of red flags all over SellerAmp and Keepa. So one of the first red flags is PL, private label. I've seen some of these up there before. I try to stay away from, if there's an IP issue, I certainly, don't mess with that at all. But if there's a V for variation, then, it's not a red flag for me. But I should have paid attention to this. I did not. I knew they were slow. It was a slow moving item. I was okay with that because, again, I was getting it at half off and I could sell it up. So that was the plan. And I thought this was really great. Now, the one downside about this is just 3 months. If I look at all, you can see that it flatlines really low and then it goes up. And so I was really only focusing on a very narrow or even more narrow box of time. So that certainly wasn't good. If we scroll down, we can see that there are 2 sellers, both FBM, and they have like 600 units in stock between them. You can see that they're not great sellers, 3-star and then only a 3.5 star. So not awesome. There's only 2 of them, and that's also a big red flag, right? 2 of them with lots and lots and lots of quantity. And then again, that big PL, I should have seen that, but I didn't. So let's take this and let's go into Keepa because there's some more red flags that I should have picked up on, and now I'll know to certainly look at. So we'll jump over to Keepa. This is going to load up. And here's that same chart, right? We're taking a look at it. We're looking at 3 months. And again, if I look at the all, you can see how depressing that is and how much of a mistake I made. But the reason I wanted to point this out is because also, as I'm learning to use Keepa, there is data. Let me switch this back to 3 months. Click on data. And then there's product details. There's going to be buy box statistics, but also offers. So if you click on offers, you'll see that right now, these are the only 2 offers. And so we're looking at it, and then we can click all, and you see right now, these are the only 2. Here they are, right? Not great ratings. And this gives you pretty good information. It shows you how many approximately they sold, how many approximately they sold in the last 30 days. So they're doing pretty good. They have a huge stock, and then they've sold this many. What I should have done is come over here to also include historical offers. And these are going to be all the people that have ever sold this item on Amazon. And so we have our normal two. Here is the Amazon warehouse. So I guess that must be, maybe it's FBA. I'm not sure exactly. Here they are again. Here's me. I hopped on it for a split second before I realized my mistake, and then I pulled off. Here is, again, more of the same. And then Amazon warehouse. And this person got in and it sold about 157 units. But if you scroll over, you'll notice that they were in like 25 months ago, and then they left after 7 months. So they sold out. And then coincidentally, look at these, 7 months ago, this other person jumped on, and then they stayed until about 30 days ago. And so now up here, these two people jumped on 2 months ago, and they've been pretty active since. So the fact that these two names appear twice, you take out me, you take out two of the Amazon warehouse, you got one person who stopped doing it about 7 months ago. The point is, there's just not a lot of sellers for this, right? And that's a huge red flag. It's the same people. They control the vast majority of the item, and I should have just stayed away. I had no business trying to come in here and make this work. And had I just zoomed out to all, this probably would have been enough, right? And so now I've learned from this, and I'm sharing it with you because this was a mistake. It was a big mistake, but I will know more heading in for the next sale. So what happens next? Well, I thought maybe I could return them all, but I am a little concerned. It's a brand new Amazon account. It might be a little sus if I send all 4 back without proper reasoning. So what I have done is I've initiated the return of 1, saying that just basically saying I don't need it. I ordered too many, and that went through. So now I can just drop it off at a UPS, scan the barcode, and it's gone. That leaves me with 3. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to list them on eBay. I've had a long time personal eBay account that I just transferred over to become a professional account, and I need to start leveraging that in addition to Amazon to sell some product. So I'm probably going to end up selling them for a loss. I just don't want to take the risk to do anything to jeopardize either of the Amazon accounts I have right now. So lesson learned, I'll get back some of my money. I'll learn some things along the way, but hey, hopefully this video shows you how you can avoid a similar mistake. And if you're brand new to Amazon or you just kind of forgot some of the power that Keepa gives you, then maybe this is a great reminder. If you did get value from this, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe. And if you or others around you are brand new to your Amazon journey, let's share our stories together, right? I love learning from people that are days, weeks, months ahead of me, and hopefully I can be of assistance to those that are starting out behind me. So thank you for watching this. Crossing fingers that next week will go smoother, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.